so I'm going to show you one of my favorite mentalism card tricks now. It's called 8-Card-Brainwave. So here goes. It uses 8 cards. And what I'm going to have you do is just touch the back of any one of these cards. It doesn't matter. Oh, pardon me, touch the face of any one of these cards. It could be the 6, the 10, the 9, it doesn't matter, the 9, okay? So you chose the 9 of spades. Check it out. I knew you were going to pick the 9 of spades. In fact, I put a mark on it. You see, all these cards here are blue-backed cards. And the card you chose, the 9 of spades, just happens to be the only card with a different back. Thank you. For 8-Card-Brainwave, you're going to need 2 decks of cards. And they need to have contrasting backs. So maybe a red deck and a blue deck. In this case, I have a deck that had white backs and a deck that has black backs. And you remove 4 cards from each deck. It doesn't matter what cards they are. The one thing you do want to make sure of, though, is that you don't have any duplicates. So there's not repeating cards, because that would look kind of funny. And they would know, your audience would know that you were using more than one deck of cards. So make sure there's no duplicates, 4 from each deck. And what you're going to do is you're going to alternate them, 1 from one deck, 1 from the other, until every other card is from one and every other card is from another. And so how this works is as so. You have the spectator touch the face of any card they want. It doesn't matter which one it is. Usually it'll be one from the middle, and whichever one, say they touch the 9 of spades, you cut the cards right there at the 9 of spades, put the 9 of spades down, and then all these cards here that were below the 9 of spades, those go on top of the other pile. Now you're going to do a move called the Olram subtlety, and it looks like this. You thumb over the top card, the one that's on the face, you thumb it into the right hand, and you turn it face down. Now your left hand is going to turn face down, your right hand turns face up and sets its card down, and your left hand turns face up and thumbs its card off. Now this is actually, in my case, a white-backed card, but because of the way the subtlety is, it looks like it had a black back, even though it was really a white back. So we'll do it again, thumb over, turn, turn, down, thumb off. And again, the one that you didn't see was the white-backed, here, like this, like that. And so it looks like you just showed all the cards to have black backs. In reality, the ones that stayed in your left hand that you just thumbed off onto the pile, you never showed their backs. You showed this back every single time. So it was like this. Up to speed, here, here, here. And it looks like they all had black backs except for the one card they touched, which just happens to have the odd back out, or the white back. Now to reset, you take this card and you can put it either on top or on bottom. You can scoop all the cards up, but it just needs to go somewhere either on the top or the bottom. And now your packet is reset and you can do the trick again at a later date. It doesn't matter. Sometimes, and I know the code for magicians is that you never repeat a trick, and usually that's the case for me, but sometimes I'll do this one again in hopes that they choose a different card. So in this case, let's say they touched the 2 of diamonds. I would set the 2 of diamonds down. All the cards that were below the 2 go above the other cards. Now I thumb off. And say I was repeating this. Now all of a sudden all the cards have white backs. Like this. We're just doing, pardon me. We're just doing that same count. And when they look at the card that they touched, now it's the only one that has a black back. And sometimes that part of the effect, if they happen to choose one that has a black back, can be that much stronger than the first part. So don't repeat the trick more than twice, definitely, and I would suggest not repeating the trick more than once, but if you're going to, hopefully they pick the other color the second time, and it becomes that much more astounding. So that's the 8-card brainwave mentalism card trick. Get the 8 cards together, carry them with you at all times because it's a really, really easy trick that you can perform anywhere, anytime. It's definitely a hot pick for my quick tricks, and I hope you try it out. I look forward to seeing you again, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.